all are doing well. So I'm back with another video, but I was gone for a while because I was sick. So there was trouble in paradise in California. I fell ill with a bacterial infection, but now with a dose of antibiotics behind me, I'm back. I was so sick that, even after my dose of antibiotics were done, I was still tired. So I had to sit on a stool and cook. So I'm still getting back. Today was the first day after maybe in the last 10 days that I went for a swim. So feeling good right now. So this video is about summer and how things are going along here. It's really nice and warm. I feel like there's no AC on right now. I feel like I'm in India. It's very comfortable, and I wore like this little an Indian top. So yeah, you come all the way here to California, and then all you want is to go back to where you were born. That could be a charged statement, but not the way I said it. If I say it, it's okay. But anyhow, no, let's just say you're trying to recreate your childhood here. Of course, this place has great things to offer. So yeah, take a look at what's happening here, and I broke up this video into two parts. I want to show you some fruits, trees that I have, and in the next video I'll show some flowers. So there's a lot of beauty. There's a lot of beauty here this time of year, actually year round, but it's a different kind of beauty to be enjoyed right now. So come with me and take a look. Since we're well into summer now, the buzz of school ending and graduation is all behind us. You can see a couple of nice gifts that my daughter received. How nice.
So pretty.
Very nice. Guys, my daughter knows me so well. They were cleaning out their apartment because they all graduated now and her roommates did not want these items. I'm so excited for all this free stuff. I can barely contain myself.
Oven mitts.
Okay.
Brown sugar.
Woohoo! Wow. You can bake things.
Farfalle pasta. Lots of plastic silverware.
Wow, a lot of that. Okay, I'll add it to my stash.
I just got you a whole thing of olive oil.
Oh yeah, always
Extra
good to
virgin
have.
olive
Thank you
oil.
so much.
Welcome. Semi-sweet chocolate chips.
Yes.
For baking.
They were going to throw this away, your
Yeah.
roommates? I can't believe it. Okay guys, let's head over to my backyard. There's a lot of activity here with bees buzzing, birds chirping, nature at its best. So if you love the outdoors, if you like growing plants and vegetables and fruits and what have you, come with me and we will spend some time here. I'm so happy guys that these hydrangeas bloomed this year. I think they're a little picky, so you want to have them receive morning sunlight. So I think this spot is perfect for it. And in a few weeks, this is how it looked. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, I just love these flowers. But with the strong California heat, they started to wilt and dry really fast. So then I had to spray them a couple of times. And while we're at it, we may as well spray the red beautiful lilies as well that I have. Pomegranate trees needs a bit of a haircut, but you can see it's nice, lush and green, and the pomegranate flowers are starting over here. Beautiful red against the green. Let's see if we can find a better flower. Oh, right here. Check this out. It's like a bell-shaped, like a honeysuckle almost. Pretty color, and the contrast is so nice with the green. So guys, this year we found that we have a new tree with fruits that we had ignored all this while, and I think there are more fruits this year for whatever reason. And my husband kept saying it's a cherry tree, I kept saying it's a plum tree, and it turns out it's a cherry plum. So it's a story of our lives where we are right and wrong at the same time. So we're trying to pick some of these lovely fruits up on that tree. It has a very interesting taste. It looks like a cherry but tastes like a plum, and this is the harvest we got. It was very sweet and juicy also, quite nice. And then I figured out a way to use it in my cooking. So here I have, what's like a regular tandoori marination. The only difference being I added some roasted chickpea flour or garbanzo flour to it, and then I lightly fried it on both sides. Then I added the rest of the marination to it, and then I popped in about 10 of those cherry plums in there, because dried plums are used for some North Indian cooking, some Persian cooking. In India it's called aloo bukhara. So I was like, why not use regular plums, right? So, and I have to say, it worked out quite well. The gravy was nice and rich, and you can see the red goodness of the plums was slowly released, and it made for a little bit of a sour tart texture to it lent that kind of a texture, that kind of a flavor rather, to the gravy. It was quite nice, and it went quite well with some rice, like a pulao style that I made on the side. It was quite an enjoyable meal. And it was quite filling, and so I had to have some ginger chai to digest it all. And it was nice. It was a lazy afternoon, so watched the Olympics, the opening ceremony, and enjoyed some tea. And here I'm having a Desi Kali Chach moment, because these berries you see over there are known as Himalayan berries. So I don't know why it's known as that, but that's what it is. And it was just small and tart, but we were happy to see them grow wild here. Guys, I think it was in my spring video I talked about my nectarine tree that never fruits. But guess what? Right behind me, after putting on that great show with lovely flowers, now has some nectarines. Look, put my finger in there for scale. It's a little hard. Doubt it's ready yet. They should have a little bit of give. Looky. Let's go see what's happening with the apple tree. Nectarine's looking all right. Apple tree looking okay as well. I think this is the year. The COVID year, they were really upset. 2020 that, but this year, like the rest of us, they're hopeful. They're in a good mood, and they're being super productive. This is Fuji apples, which we like a lot because they tend to be really crispy, so it's a family favorite. In a couple of weeks, it was time to pick the nectarines because they had gotten plumper and juicier. Some of them had a little bit of dryness. I don't know what that was, some kind of a burn on it. But, we kind of just ate around it, and it was still great and sweet and quite enjoyable. This is a nice one. Perfect. This will add to the repertoire of good healthy eating in the summer. So here's a nice refreshing salad. Oops, didn't mean to show the fries. But we've been going out into the city, San Francisco, and checking out some good restaurants, taking the BART at times. That's our train service where we have to still wear masks. Going into the city always feels like a mini travel in itself. There's always a buzz in the city, which is exciting, and it's always interesting to go and watch people and, eat some incredible food. back home, I've been making some light foods. This is a mung and oats dosa, so mung beans and oats, which I soaked overnight, but there is no fermentation needed for this. And it's fairly decent. This is a new discovery I've made, and it's been good because I don't like to eat oats by itself, but in a savory form like this, I enjoy it a lot more. Now the batter needs to be of this consistency, and all I did was to soak half a cup of mung beans and 1 cup of oats overnight, and then I just ground it up with a little bit of salt. I have an Indian mixie, so I ground it up I didn't even add water. I didn't need to. Now this can be had any time of the day. I'm having a breakfast here, so you can see that I have some powdered lentils, podi as they call it, and spices. And now I'm going to use this nice organic sesame oil and pour it right in the middle and then mix it and have it. It's a nice South Indian breakfast right there. Very easy. It makes for really soft dosas. Sometimes I even substitute these for chapatis or naans, So here I'm making egg curry, Kerala egg roast, the famous one. So lots of the secret again lies in the sauteing of the onions. So lots of onions being sauteed here, and a lot of tomatoes go in as well. And this makes for a really easy and simple dinner. And the oats and mung bean dosa kind of keep things light on the tummy. Sometimes these dosas remind me of the Ethiopian injera bread. So it's not fermented, but it's kind of the texture seems similar to that. As always, the hills are a calling, but things look a lot different in the summer. It's a lot more dry this time of year. Now I hiked so late. It's I think 7:30 p.m. and it's still bright out here. So that's how when seasons change, it's a whole different life, a different schedule. They do say that California is in a drought, and I can definitely see that the water has dried up a little bit compared to the winter time when I took a video of the same spot. Well, still, regardless, it's still gorgeous. The sky is particularly beautiful. I'm hiking along, guys, and I come across this and I wonder if this is poison oak. So I take a picture and check on my plant app, and indeed this is what it shows up as. So if you were to run through over here, escaping coyotes or whatever, you're going to be, if the coyote doesn't get you, then you're going to be in big trouble. You're going to be itching and scratching all over. So that's poison oak. Give you a bad itchy rash. Poison oak, so inviting. What a lovely contrast against the dried grass. But you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. In one of my earlier videos, I think I took a shot of the same place. I was so green and verdant, and now it's brown. The same hike looks so different. Sky is still as beautiful as ever. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. Just a little peek of what's happening in California, in my life here, in this little part of the world. And you can see if there's something that you relate to wherever you are, in whichever part of the world. So come back and see part 2 if that's going to be my next video or something else. But stay in touch and stay connected, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.